Hello all and welcome to Duplicate Success International Monday night webinar. Today is Monday, January 30th. My name is Randy Crebs, Executive Goal Director from Salt Lake City, Utah. I have the distinct honor of introducing the host of tonight's webinar. He is a very well-respected business leader and mentor in this industry. You'll definitely want to have your pen and paper out, sitting up, paying attention, and taking notes as you learn how this industry expert continues to build his business successfully. He has achieved the rank of Emerald Director within our company. He is a co-founder of Duplicate Success International. He is an amazing leader, mentor, and most importantly, I'm very proud to call him my son. Jared, are you on the line?
I am, Dad. Thank you so much for the great introduction. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to the webinar. I'm very excited for our content and our training tonight. We have a special guest, and I hope you're ready to take notes and learn a lot. So before we get started into the training, we always start by reminding everybody of the team DMO. That stands for Daily Method of Operation. If you do these three things in your business, you're going to be successful. And this is three things that you can do really no matter what. If you're busy, you work a full-time job, we have people with kids, we have people who own businesses, they all do the DMO. So what is it? DMO is using the products every day, AM and PM. That's step one. You have to become a product of the product. Step two, do your 2-2-2 for the day. That's 2 new presentation videos sent out, 2 follow-ups with prospects on the fence, and 2 calls to existing clients or team members. And then number 3 is 15 minutes of personal development material each day. That's books, audios, or webinars. So you have to study and get better. And anybody can do these 3 things. And this business is all about the little things. They call it the inch by inch, it's a cinch. So 3 things, you do those 3 things every day, you're going to be successful in your business. Now, we're going to give some recognition to the people who've been doing the DMO, because you can tell because they're signing people up. So we're going to first of all welcome our new clients that have just gotten started. Welcome Patricia Miller, new client introduced by Veronica Cade. Way to go, Veronica. Also welcome Elvia Vidare, new client introduced by Veronica Cade. Way to go, Veronica.
That's what's up.
Alma Garza, new client introduced by Veronica Cade. Wow, Veronica on fire.
Yes.
Abigail Casillas, new client introduced by Veronica Cade. Wow. Way to go, Veronica. Veronica's right here because she's our guest speaker on tonight's webinar. And to lighten it up, welcome Norma Hernandez, new client introduced by Veronica Cade. Wow. Keeps coming. Welcome Norma Reimers, new client introduced by Veronica Cade. Okay, Veronica, you rock.
Yes.
Welcome Caitlin Menchaca, new client introduced by Veronica Cade. It's like insane. Wow, how did you sign up? Like 7, 8 people last?
Keep going.
Wow. Okay.
I'm like,
Welcome Justin Vincent. Welcome Justin Vincent, new client introduced by Betty Meyer. Way to go, Betty. Salt Lake City. Welcome Jessica Knox, new client introduced by Betty Meyer. Way to go, Jessica. Welcome Kim Robbins, new client introduced by Betty Meyer. Wow, Betty, on fire as well. Welcome Kim Agnew, new client introduced by Betty Meyer. Way to go, Betty.
yes.
Welcome Emmeline Gregerson, new client introduced by Viola and Randy Krebs. Way to go, Mom and Dad. All right, so that's a lot of clients. Very proud of everyone who had new enrollments last week. Now we're going to welcome the new associates that just got started in the last week with our team. Welcome to Isaiah Menchaca, new client introduced by Veronica Cade. Way to go. That's her son, by the way. So very exciting mother-son team.
Yes.
That's how it started with me and my mom, actually. So, yeah. All right. Welcome Candace May, new associate, actually introduced by Veronica Cade. Way to go.
Thank you.
Veronica Cade. Welcome Diane Montes from San Antonio, Texas, new associate introduced by Lillian Galliano. Lillian, way to hit the board. And Diane, big welcome to the team. I look forward to working with you. I had a great meeting with you last week, and I'm excited for your mixer this week. You're an awesome person, and I can't wait for our next step. All right. Now it's time for some rank advancement recognition. So we're going to start by recognizing Veronica Cade, who made it to the achiever status in 1 week. That's over $400 in a week. Someone who does that 4 weeks in a row as a solid achiever is making $1,600 a month. That's basically where you're starting to replace, for sure a part-time job, but many people it's going into a full-time status. And Veronica is going to be on the webinar shortly to share her story. And the reason why we really edify the achiever status and we want people to get to that level is because 80% of people who hit achiever go gold. They become gold directors. So that's why we're so focused on creating achievers. And I want you watching this webinar to make it a goal to become an achiever, and then make it a goal to create achievers. That is really, that's really how you go gold, actually, is you create achievers. So we're going to bring Veronica on at the end, not at the end, but here in a minute, to share her story. And I want you all to basically take some golden nuggets from her and get ready. Have your pens ready. Be ready to learn and apply. Also, big congratulations to Don Morales, new believer from Pleasanton, Texas. Big congratulations, Don. I've been watching you grow. Big congratulations to Renee Martinez, who's been coaching you. Way to go, Renee. Don, what I love so much about you is that, you know, you don't make any excuses. You're working a full-time job that sometimes, most of the time, makes you stay late, and you still do mixers. You still enroll people. You still make a difference in people's lives. You're teachable. You're just a great, great person to work with, a great friend, and I'm so glad you're on the team. Thank you for being such a great team member and friend, Don. We love you. Thank you. All right, let's go to some special recognition. So we have the team that had some great recognition. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for making us this slide. We were number 7 top earning Emerald directors in the U.S. Thank you, team. We appreciate all your hard work. Big congratulations to Renee and Megan Martinez, number 5 top earning silver directors in the United States. Freaking rock stars. That's big time. That's big time. Top 5. All right. Big congratulations also globally. They were number 23 in the United States globally. And that's hard, man. There's so many associates around the world. To be in the top 25 at your rank means you killed it that last week. So
got to make it happen again.
That's right. Awesome. So way to go, Renee and Megan. Thanks for being great examples to the team. Thanks for being on fire. Thanks for making the sacrifices. Thanks for everything and being who you are. You're amazing. Big congratulations to Luis Gomez and Whitney Bedencourt also for number 5 in the United States market, top client enrollers. That's big time. I think they enrolled like 7 or 8 clients last week, and that puts them literally in the elite status of associates. Luis and Whitney, we're very proud of you. We know you're working hard out there in Pleasanton, and thank you for all you do, and thanks for being great leaders for our team. Myself and my wife are also number 9. So Luis, you beat me, bro.
Good job,
Veronica Cade,
right.
number 9 as well. Veronica, way to go. Phenomenal. Krista Marquez hits the board, number 23 in the United States market. Krista, what an amazing week. Doing those Facebook parties. Really proud of you, Krista. Also, Trent Wilson, number 23 in the United States market. Way to go, Trent. Lighten it up, my friend. Love the beautiful dog. Don Morales, number 38, top associate sponsor in the United States. That's associates. Big time, Don. No wonder you're going to be probably number 3 or not even number 2 in the WAPnWin pretty soon. Awesome job, Don. Veronika Cade, number 38, top associate sponsor in the U.S. market. We're just lighting it up, man. I'm so proud of everyone on the team. All right, so special announcements before we get into the training. Free BDS starter kits are through this Friday, February 3rd. So this is your last week to take advantage of that $30 off. Honestly, it's a great incentive because I think a lot of prospects decide to sign up because they're going to get that free BDS kit. So you have a week to work it and to share it as much as you can to have people take advantage of that. And after Friday, they have to buy the $29.95 again. Okay? Also, USANA is celebrating 25 years with you, and basically this is called the Growth Circle. And so all of you who've been growing a lot lately, what they do is they measure your percentage of growth, and you could potentially win an all-expenses-paid trip to, I think it's the Riviera Maya, Mexico, May 4th through the 7th. And you can do that at any rank, okay? So they're literally looking at your base growth. And that's from January 9th through April 1st. Mm-hmm. So we'll get you that information. Contact me or Renee or my parents. Contact your upline leaders about that because you guys could win that, those of you who are growing a lot really fast. Okay? Love Nutrimil. It's not all gone yet. So guys, there's the 28 pack of chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry single serve Nutrimil pouches. They're still available. Once they're gone, they're gone. So if you like the convenience of single serve, then go ahead and get those because once they're gone, and they're awesome. All right, Nutrimil's back for good. Thank goodness. Everybody loves it, and it's our custom meal replacement shake. And so we have changed our price list now, and so our price list is live at pricelist.teamdsi.info. It has the new shakes. It has the updated prices. We also are bringing back the reset phase, and we're going to be updating the Team DSI superscripts this week so that you guys can train your clients and associates on the reset, get them to lose 5 pounds in 5 days with these yummy shakes, bars, and supplements. I lost 6 pounds in my 5 days just this 2 weeks ago, and man, I feel way better without that extra weight. Also, Strawberry Nutrimil is back for a limited time. They made a big run of this, so if you want to try the Strawberry Nutrimil, I would suggest you get it. It's back for a limited time, and it's awesome. People love strawberry. All right, guys, we also have an incentive going on called the Track WAPnWin. Many of you know what this is. Some of you have never heard of it before, but basically it's an incentive about the best behaviors of building your business. What are the best behaviors that we want to encourage our team? We want our team to do their weekly action plan every Sunday. If you're planning out your work, then you're going to get points. We want our team to track their action. If you're tracking how many people you're talking to every day, you're going to get points. We want our team members to enroll new people. You'll get points. Enroll new clients, new associates. We want our team members to register for the next big event. You do that, you're going to get points. All right, so if you're not playing and you want to play, you let me know. You let one of your team members know, one of your USANA mentors. But let's look at the scores. So right now, we have Veronika Cade in first place, 93 points. I think just about 4 weeks ago, Veronica, you were like in 14th place.
I was at the bottom.
Yeah. Started at the bottom, now you're here, right?
That's what I'm talking
Basically.
So number one, I mean, that's freaking ridiculously awesome. I didn't think anyone would catch Renee and Megan. I really didn't. And they're at 88 points. Second place, Carlos Gomez, 67 points.
Awesome.
Way to go, Carlos. Lillian Galliano, you're knocking at the door. The top three, 61 points. Same with Claudia and Tony. Zacharias, same with Carmen and Byron Alaya and Patty Garcia, Don Morales. Really proud of everyone. Luis Gomez and Whitney Betancourt have also raised up quickly. Phyllis Walker, Rodolfo Olaya, Stella Casas, Justin Zacharias, Betty Meyer, Stephanie Giles, Luis and Laura Sanchez, Karen Stewart, and Maricela Ochoa. I'm proud of each and every one of you for playing, because this is the habits that it really takes to build a successful business. So it's not just about getting points. It's about building a successful business. You can't do that without successful habits. So by the way, guys, there's still like 8 weeks left. So no, it's 14 weeks.
It's anybody's
So
game.
there's 7 weeks
That's
left.
right.
So it's really still anyone's game. I mean, any one of y'all could rank advance, enroll a bunch of associates, and get in those top 3 places. Now, what do you win by being top 3? You win cash. All right. So the first place is $400 cash. The second place is $250, and the third place is $150. That's granted that you are attending one of the national celebrations, which we assume everybody is. If you don't go to celebration, then the prize gets cut in half. So why wouldn't you do that? That's what you would do anyways. So that's cash, man. I think Veronica wants to use that $400 to pay for her MacBook Pro she just bought. So but it's still anyone's game, so everyone's going to have to stay working hard. All right, guys, so that's the incentive. We do these incentives regularly because we want to create teamwork, we want to create camaraderie, and most importantly, we want people to have the best business habits. And man, I can tell you, everybody who's playing this game is creating great business habits and growing their business. All right, so that's the incentive. Just a friendly reminder, when you enroll clients, make sure you add them to the USANA clients page and make a post. Make them feel special and important. When you enroll associates, add them to the Team DSI page. Make them feel special and important. It's important to create a community. And then also, please comment. I've noticed everybody's really doing a great job at that. Thank you for commenting and welcoming all the new clients and associates. That really makes a big difference to them and makes our team feel like a real family. Also, when you enroll an associate, make sure you add them to Hybrid Solutions. That's not Team DSI. It's actually USANA around the world, USANA groups. And it's like 8,000 members now. So you add them to Hybrid because that gets them into the bigger USANA community. All right. So one more special announcement is we have new tools. The client welcome sheet's been updated, the associate welcome sheet and the first hour checklist, and now the price list and the getting started form all been updated. The links are the same. All right. If you're wondering where to go to linklist.teamdsi.info. Write that down. Linklist. All one word, linklist.teamdsi.info. That's where all of our links are at. And you can get basically all the updated copies, and it's all there for you. Okay, so we're going to take a 5-second break just for the recording, for the editing, and then we're going to come on with our special guest. So we'll be right back.
There's a camera pointed.
I got a camera on you. It's live.
I know.
I
Don't worry about it. You're in the spotlight, girl.
Okay.
You've earned it.
All right. Hello, my name is Jared Crebs. I'm pictured here with my wife, Crystal. We're Emerald Directors, co-founders of Team DSI. And today we have a very special guest for you on our training. That is Veronika Cade. And Veronika Cade, I just want to tell a little bit about her. She started her USANA business less than 2 months ago. And during that time, she has grown so much. And it says here that she's a new achiever. Those of you who don't know what that is, I'll explain it very simply. An achiever in USANA is somebody who's made over a $400 check in 1 week. A solid achiever is making $1,600 a month. That's with a part-time USANA business. She is a full-time nurse. She has 3 children, and she's very, very busy. But through sharing USANA, she's actually making a very significant income. Not only is her products being paid for, but now she's really positioned to take this into a full-time level income, which I have total certainty that she's going to be able to do and create more options for her in her life.
Oh yeah.
One of the things that the reason why we brought Veronika on to share her story, first of all, number one, those of you who are watching this and you're an associate, maybe you're aspiring to get to the achiever level and beyond, and you want to build your business and go big. First thing I want you guys to know is don't compare yourself to Veronika or anybody else, because everyone has a journey. Everybody comes from a certain background with certain obstacles, certain things they learned before they started their USANA business. And so just take what you can from the tips that you're going to learn tonight from Veronika. Take what you can from the work ethic, from the commitment, to the belief, all the things that she's going to share with you tonight. Take those things and learn them and apply them to your business. You know, I've been in USANA for 11 years. I've compared myself to a lot of people, and that takes all the joy away. But when I focus on just actually calling and helping new people start, that's when I'm at my best. That's when I'm at my happiest. It's not really about who goes the fastest. It's about who stays the longest. It's really a marathon, not a sprint. So I just wanted to say that to you right at the very beginning so that you can really hear this message. Now, one of the things that we loved about Veronika's story is that last week, she started out her business at the sharer level. So literally, big shout out to Claudia Zacharias, who's Veronika's sponsor, number one for introducing Veronika to USANA and introducing a lot of people to USANA. Big shout out to you, Claudia. But also, it's really cool to see that Veronika started the week at a $50 check. Then a few days later, she made it to believer status, which is a $100 check. A few days later, she made it to builder status, which is a $200 check. And then she finished the week at achiever status, which is a $400 check. The statistics in USANA is that 80% of people who make achiever end up becoming gold directors later on. So it's a very good sign when someone hits achiever. Not everyone can hit achiever, but when they do, that's when we know, okay, that's the next level of leadership. That's the next part-time person that will probably go on to gold and beyond. So that's why we're so focused on achiever and why we celebrate that. And really one of the keys for you and your business is to learn, first of all, for you to become an achiever. Second of all, for you to help others become achievers and create achievers. That's really the building block rank in our company, because if you create more achievers, you'll naturally go silver. You'll naturally go gold, so on and so forth. So that's a little bit about the strategy. Now, with Veronika, like I had said, you know, anytime someone has quick success in USANA, it's always because they learned their work ethic somewhere else. It's always because they already had the good people skills and the high level of interpersonal skills from somewhere else, whether that came from nursing or from growing up in a certain situation. And so really the name of this game is developing your work ethic and developing your people skills, interpersonal skills. That's why we talk about leadership. That's why we talk about study. So I was really intrigued by Veronica. So I spent a lot of time asking her questions about that. Because that's what happens. That's when we have fast growth, is when someone already has a high level of leadership, a high level of work ethic. So Veronica, I want to bring you on the line, and this will be kind of like a question answer type of format. But first of all, welcome to the webinar. Everybody is so excited about you. They want to learn. They want to know how you grew so fast. So can you just tell everybody who's listening, first of all, a little bit about your background, a little bit about where you got that work ethic prior to USANA, where you got those people skills prior to USANA?
Well, I think, hi, everybody. I think that for me, knowing who I am, I'm a caregiver. Like, I love helping people. And I think I knew that about myself early on. That's really my passion. And so being able to help someone is so rewarding for me. I think that's what pushes me and that's what drives me. So that's why I became a nurse. But, you know, I've been a nurse for over 25 years. And, you know, towards the end of my career, or towards this part of my career, I was, you know, tired. You know, nurses, we work 12 to 14 hours. I'm standing on my feet all day. I love what I'm doing, but it just wasn't as fulfilling anymore. I mean, what I ended up being is overweight and, you know, in a lot of pain, backaches, all the stuff that comes with nursing. And the joy of what I was doing was kind of fizzling out. And somebody introduced me to USANA. I got invited. Yeah, I got invited to a spa party, and I'm like, yes, I need to relax. A spa party sounds great. And I went to this spa party. I met Claudia and Renee. Renee was like all enthusiastic about the business, which wasn't for me. I'm like, I need to take care of me. The skin line sounds great. And that was all I did. I just wanted something to make me feel like I was taking care of myself. So for a woman, you know, you get up in the morning, you spend a little me time in the mirror. I felt great. And using that product, I knew that there was something about this product. I was like, man, my skin looks great. My hair is all shiny and healthy. There's something about it. I need to look into this vitamin, into the vitamins, into something else, because there was something about it. And so when I got my product opening call with Renee, I thought, yeah, let me see what it's about. It piqued my interest. And so I wanted to know more about it. I tried the vitamins, and within a short amount of time, things started to change. And the most exciting part was that other people were noticing. You know, I had so much more energy. I wasn't complaining about being in pain anymore. I felt amazing. You know, I had all this energy. I was literally running to deliveries, which we never do. We kind of drag our feet sometimes. And I was bouncing off the walls. I felt amazing. And so all I did really was share. People were asking me, what are you doing? You know, oh my God, you come into work, you're ready to go. You're happy. You feel like you've got all this energy. You're running around. What are you doing? Taking these vitamins. I'm using these products. And it was really just like that. Things just started happening. And when I started sharing it and people started getting excited about it, I really felt like, man, this is why I got into nursing, to be able to help someone else feel good, to be able to help someone else say, hey, I took those vitamins and they really helped me feel better. There was that reward that I was always looking for, that I'm always looking for, to help someone else. And there it was, little by little, getting bigger and bigger. And so as that grew, my excitement grew, and people started to notice that too. And it just snowballed from there. And that's why I tell Renee, it doesn't even feel like work to me. I really just kind of came out from the back. And it's taken me by surprise too, because I mean, I know some people say, oh, well, you're a nurse, it's easy. It has nothing to do with nursing or sciences. I am so excited about how I feel, and to know that I can help someone else feel better is so rewarding for me. Like, that's so satisfying for me. And I think people sense that and they want what I've got, and I'm willing to share it. And that's all I'm doing. I'm a sharer.
A sharer. Wow.
I'm a sharer at heart.
Professional sharer. That's really cool.
Yeah, I actually like that title too. I'd rather be a sharer.
So now I want to talk about your beginning time when you started your business and you started getting trained, and you had your first meeting with Renee. Mm-hmm. You listened to the GoPro audios. You listened to Jim Rohn. You learned about duplication, things like that. And what was that time period like? And when did it really click for you that you could help people here just as much, if not more, than even in nursing?
Well, I think the first thing you need to know is that I wasn't about the business. Like I was really skeptical. I mean, I went to this first hour training because Claudia told me I had to. She's like, you ordered enough points, you can qualify for the business and you can get your stuff for free. And you tell anybody free. And I'm like, what? I'm listening. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So, and then Renee is like this coach kind of, I don't know if anybody's seen Renee. If Renee tells you, go home and make a list, you go home and you make a list. So I made a list and I thought, 20 people, I don't even know 20 people, but okay. And then, you know, everything Renee told me to do, I did. Renee said, you go home and you listen to Jim Rome tonight. I'm like, okay, listen to it in my car. And and he literally said, this is your homework. When you meet with me again, I want you to have this done. And he was serious about it. So I'm like, I got serious about it. I'm like, okay, well, let's see what this is about. And I did just what he told me to do. And at our next meeting, I think for some of us, having that direction is really what we need. He said, did you do it? Yes, sir, I did it. Here it is. And just with that in itself, it started to grow. And he said, the next thing you need to do is you need to go to Challenge U. Okay, I'm going to Challenge U. And, you know, I paid for my ticket. And I think that was a big incentive for me because I thought if I spent my money, then I'm going to pay attention. You know, this is my money and I'm going to get something out of it. So I took notes and listening to, you know, Dr. Amron tell me that I'm in the business of helping people. I thought, yeah, you know what? I am in the business of helping people. That's what I do. But it just didn't feel like it at my job. My job was just tiring me out. But this feels like I'm helping people. And that's what I really, really love. And then to hear Dr. Ford at Challenge U tell me, you are a health agent. Yes, I am. And Renee over and over reiterating, this is a USANA healthy lifestyle. And I thought, I want a healthy lifestyle. Who doesn't want a healthy lifestyle? And I was just doing exactly what everyone said to do. And I was seeing the results. And I think just by, you know, doing those few steps, you know, everything's there for me. You know, they tell me to watch, the videos are there. I really don't have to do very much except for what's outlined and what everyone else before me has done. So I can do those simple things and I feel fantastic. And it's not even me trying to sell anything. People are asking me, what are you doing? You know, you look happy. You look so good. You look like you feel great. I feel fantastic. Yes, I do. And it's as simple as that. You know, what are you doing? I'm so glad you asked. Let me tell you my story. I learned that from Jim Rome. And, you know, and that's all I really have been doing. And, you know, here I am drinking free Rev 3.
Yes, you are. That's such a great story. And I love what you had to say about Challenge U. So for those of you who are listening and you don't know what Challenge U is, because there's some new people that are on this call, Challenge U is a 2-day seminar where you get trained professionally. You get trained by people who are $1 Million Club members, 6-figure earners, people that have started basically, some people are already professionals, others started from nothing and became 6-figure and multiple 6-figure earners. So you're in this environment with leaders. And something happens when you put new people in an environment with leaders on a weekend event. And so, Veronica, I just want to ask you some questions about what happened for you, because your big growth came after Challenge U. And everybody listening, I want you to make it a priority to go to the next big event in your market. And all of you are in different parts of the United States. You know about the event, but I want to also challenge you to enroll new people and bring your newest associates and your newest even prospects to these big events. And I want you to hear what somebody new got from Challenge U. So Veronica, what did Challenge U do for you?
I think it completely changed my outlook on network marketing. I've told you and I've told Claudia, I ran into an old friend of mine. And, you know, I knew her husband. We had all worked together. And I said, you know, what's he into? What's he doing lately? Where's he working? And she said, he's getting into network marketing. And I didn't know how to respond to that, because really I thought, what even is that? You know, I'm like, that's just some guy's way of saying I'm not going to clock in and out. But I had no idea what it was. And going to Challenge U helped me see it as the profession that it really is. It's a profession. Just like I studied and I learned, you have to learn your skills. You have to hone your trade. And they have this plan laid out for you where they tell you, like, these are the skills you need to learn. These are the ways you develop yourself. This is what you need to do. And for me personally, I love a good challenge. And so I thought, okay, this is a good way for me to keep doing what I love doing. I just have to learn these skills. Okay, let me learn these skills. So I think that just going to Challenge U and seeing network marketing as a possible profession really gave me another respect for it and made me think, okay, so this really is a real business. Like I could literally, they have a club for millionaires. So there's got to be something behind it. They have their own jackets. So just seeing that, I thought, this is real. People are really making millions of dollars. I mean, there's got to be something to it. And they've been doing it for years, 10, 15. They've raised their children like this. And here's the product. The children are now on stage. Who doesn't want that future for their family? So I think just that in itself, the whole thing about network marketing and seeing the possibilities and the potential for me in my future where I can do what I'm passionate about and make really good, money doing it. Why wouldn't I, invest my time and my effort? I work hard no matter what I do, I work hard. So if I can work hard doing something I love, then yeah, I'm going to bust my butt and I'm going to do what I have to do. And I'm having such a good time doing it.
Awesome. Yeah, that definitely comes through in your voice. That comes through in your actions, your energy. It's just so cool to watch you grow into this great leader that you already are. And so let's talk about a little bit about the future for you, because, I think everybody on this call, they understand now the importance of events if they didn't already. And make sure you figure out when the next big event is in your market. They're all over the United States. In Texas, we're going to announce we're going to announce all of them here in the next few slides. But Veronica, what are you excited about with your future? Because you've only been in for 2 months. You've had a great start to your business. But tell us a little bit about what you see happening with your USANA business.
I think that at Challenge U, one of the things that kind of struck home with me was that USANA offers people more time, more money, and better health. So those are 3 things that anybody that you talk to wants. Anybody wants one of those things. And you need to find out what it is that's going to drive you the most. For me, helping people get healthy and helping people find better health is what's pushing me. The money is a bonus. That's a big plus for me. But I think for people to be able to find out what is it that drives you in this company, it's one of those 3 things. And whatever it is, it's okay. Because if it's one, if it's time freedom, then the fact that you're making money and you're helping people get healthy, it's still a win all around for everyone. For me, it's helping people get healthy, and I can make money and I can, have a little bit of time freedom with it. Oh my God, that's a potential. So I'm most excited about sharing the opportunity with people now, people that I know that work just as hard as I do, who can get healthy and can have the same opportunities for me. That is really exciting for me. And, my family as well, telling them, I know you're working hard at this job, but look, you can do this. You can get opportunities to grow, and you can get healthy while you're doing it. All you have to do is start taking this product, let people notice how much it's changing your life, and you're earning on the side. So, it's just a really good opportunity, and I'm excited to share it with as many people as I can.
Wow. Very well said. Last question for you, Veronica, is work ethic and people skills, because you don't just go achiever in 2 months, like magically, because you were lucky. A lot of it has to do with work ethic and people skills. So talk to us a little bit about how you developed your work ethic and people skills prior to USANA, because that's really what you brought to the table once you caught the vision. Tell us a little bit about that.
I think a lot of it has to do with our environment when we're younger. For me, I just always remember my parents telling me anything worth having is worth working hard for. And if there's something that you really want, expect to work hard for it. And I've always realize that the harder I work for something, then when I finally achieve it, the more I appreciate it and the more rewarding it is. So I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm not afraid of, working all day, all night, 12, 14 hours, and then coming home and working a little more, because I know what my goal is. And I know that when I reach that goal, whether it was, share in the beginning, it felt good. And then to set another goal and then to reach that goal because I earned it. I worked hard. I put in the hours, and to achieve it, that's what propels you forward, is just telling myself every day, today I'm going to do a little bit better. Yesterday I did good, but today I'm going to do better. And every day looking at it just like that. Like, you know, I talk to so many people, what can I do today to share this with somebody else? And in the end, I'm the one that comes out really benefiting from it because I know that I helped someone. So I think setting goals is important. And that's something that my parents always showed me to do. And the fact that USANA emphasizes that and talks about personal growth. I was, you know, privileged to have Monica Penrod call me, and, you know, we kind of joked around, and I said, if anyone would have ever told me that I would have realized that my personal growth was going to come from starting my face regimen in the morning, I would have laughed and said, yeah, right. But it really does. You know, if you feel good about yourself, people sense that, and they want to know, what are you doing to feel good? And just, you know, those simple little things. Take care of yourself first. And when people see you taking care of yourself, they take notice of you and they want to know what it is that you're doing. And, you know, that's important.
Absolutely. Veronica, thank you so much for all of your great golden nuggets that you've given us tonight. Thank you so much for all of your tips. Thank you for your great energy. Thank you for being such a great example to our team. We love you. We appreciate you. We're excited to be working with you. And I see a great, great future for you and all the people that you're going to bless. Do you have any final words for everybody that's listening? Any advice, any tips, just to end the training?
First thing, you should know that you do get free Rev 3 on ice if you make any goals. That's a big, a big push for me. No, I mean, seriously, I just think that the first thing that challenge you helped me realize is your why. Find out why you're doing this. You know, what is it that you want? Whatever it is, be honest with yourself. You want more money? Okay. Figure out how to make more money. Don't be afraid to work hard. Find out what your obstacles are. That DMO really helps me because it tells me what are my challenges, and it gives me a chance to reflect and be honest with myself. These are my challenges. Nobody's going to see this paper but me. My challenge is, you know, I'm not spending enough time with my husband. How can I fix that? Or my challenge is I'm afraid to approach a doctor. How can I fix that? I need to educate myself. I need to learn more. Whatever it is, you know, you have to do. No one has to tell you what you have to do. Figure it out, do it. And when you reach your goal, no one has to share in that joy with you, but they're going to see it. And that is awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Veronica. Thanks again for all your highlights tonight. This is going to be turned into a YouTube video so that you can give it to people and have them listen to it. And all of us can also use this YouTube video as well. Big shout out to Executive Gold Director Randy Crebs for all his hard work producing those videos. Thank you, Dad. We love you and appreciate you as well. So this concludes the training portion of tonight's webinar. Thank you for attending, and we will be right back. Okay, guys, to finish the webinar, I'm just going to announce the big events. Now, you've already seen the power of the events from this interview with Veronica. So please make these events a priority in your calendar. So the first thing is Sweet Retreat. So Sweet Retreat is actually this week. It's a ladies' retreat, and it is so amazing. You get to learn from all of the top women leaders in the company. And look at this group of people that are our Team DSI ladies that were there last year. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. A big shout out to all the ladies that are going. There's more than I can count. I'm super proud of Executive Gold Director Veronika Cade, Emerald Director Crystal Crebs, and all the great team members that are going with. Thank you guys for going. Thank you for being that next level of leaders for our team. It's February 2nd through the 4th. Now, if you're a lady watching this and you're not going to Sweet Retreat, mark your calendar for next year, next February. It happens every February. I wish I could go because the women leaders are so amazing. The women leaders are so amazing. And hey, if you're watching right now and you have just this inspiration to go, you call me, you call my mother or my wife, and we'll get you a roommate. We'll find you a ticket. So it's still possible that you could go to the Sweet Retreat. They're flying out Thursday. All right. Also, there's something going on in Las Vegas, March 2nd through the 4th, Successful Women in Network Marketing. The only people they allow to speak on this stage in Las Vegas are people who are earning 6 figures a month. Not 6 figures a year, 6 figures a month. So you're literally hearing from the very best in our industry. It's not actually a USANA event. It's a network marketing event. And big shout out to Veronika Cade and Stephanie Giles for attending this event and taking a stand for women to be the top in the industry. Did you know that actually women are the majority of our industry? So those of you ladies out there, I mean, you really have a platform here for network marketing. And if you want to go to Vegas, you let my mom know. We'll make it happen. All right. So now mark your calendars, guys. This is the next wave of big events that new leaders are going to be born in. So for Houston, Texas is in Spanish. Okay. So it's a Spanish event, the 4th of March. And it's going to be great. I've gone to these all Spanish events before. They're amazing. So if you have any leaders, any prospects you're working with that speak Spanish as their first language, get them to Houston, March 4th. Next, Washington, D.C., March 18th, for those of you in the East Coast. We also have Chicago, Illinois, for those of you in central area of the United States, on March 25th. We have San Antonio, Texas, April 1st. We are beyond stoked. And San Diego, California, April 8th. So it is on. It's happening. There's basically an event in every region of the United States. Now, if you're not in any of these cities, then you choose the one you want to go to. Bring your team. Make it happen, because this is where you get that professional training. You can't expect to make a professional level of income without professional training. So that's the main thing that I want you all to take from this, is that how important it is. And also big shout out to Randy Crebs, who's also going to the women's event in March. Way to go, Dad. I'm super proud of you. I guess men can go to the women's event in March. Men cannot go to the Sweet Retreat. I've tried. They won't let me.
I would be there if we could go.
Oh, it would be amazing. All right, now, guys, mark your calendar.
Hey, Jared.
Oh, yes, Dad.
That was from Phyllis.
Oh, that was from Phyllis. Oh, Phyllis. Okay, Phyllis is going to the women's event.
Yes, I'd love to go. I can't wear a wig and go. They won't let me.
So they don't let men go to that
No.
one either.
No.
This is no.
She's a, no. You're not allowed.
I think you can, but yeah, it's just Phyllis. I'm going to Vegas, but I'm just the driver.
I don't think men can go to the event, but that's a good question.
Well, you know what? Maybe y'all let us know. Let us know about that, because.
Okay, well, I'll find out. Let you know. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. No, thank you. So big shout out to Phyllis Walker. Great job, Phyllis. Way to invest in your business. You always have, Phyllis. Super proud of you. Phyllis Walker is also an achiever, by the way. Great job, Phyllis. All right, so guys, this is the most important event of the year. Mark your calendars, August 16th through the 19th in Salt Lake City, Utah. If you go to one event of the all year, this is the one to go to. Now, this is USANA's 25th International Convention. This is our silver anniversary of the company. Did you know that the 20th anniversary, they gave everybody free iPads? Not kidding. Like, there was 8,000 people in the freaking stadium, and they said, oh, y'all get iPads. It was like being on Oprah. It was like, you get an iPad and you get an iPad, and they had them in that nice box, and they passed out iPads. Not kidding. And we freaked out. And that was the 20th anniversary. So I'm not saying that they're going to do that at the 25th, but they did it at the 20th. And it's just, it's also, it's not just about maybe getting something like cool like that free. It's about being with all the associates from around the world, 20 different countries. It's about Dr. Oz being there. Dr. Oz has spoken at our last 5 international conventions, hearing from Dr. Wentz, our founder, hearing from all the top $1 Million Club members, hearing from all the top 6-figure earners, hearing from all the top doctors in wellness. So it's basically, this is just special. And, you know, this event, it's already sold out. So by the way, if you don't have a ticket, you have to buy it on Facebook. Like, you go on one of our private groups and you say, hey, I'm looking for a ticket. I have $200. You will get a ticket. If you want to go, you will find a ticket. You let us know if you don't have a ticket. We will get you a ticket. This is the most important event of the calendar year. It is every year. This is where the most leaders are born. It's at USANA International Convention. So mark your calendars. We fly on Tuesday, August 15th. We fly home on Sunday, August 20th. All right. So that's the plan. Last year we had over 50 people there. Look at all these people already registered a year in advance on our team. I'm super proud. They'll have Rev 3 for sale there, actually, on tap.
Did you say on tap?
On tap. They also have, when you make executive, you get to go to the VIP lounge where the Rev flows freely. There's just unlimited Rev. So, yeah, it's It's a pretty cool environment. I'm not going to lie.
Awesome.
All right. So then everybody mark your calendars for the USANA vacation, November 8th through the 12th in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. You can win this trip. It can be for free, or you can pay your own way and go with the USANA family to Punta Cana. But it's November 8th through the 12th, 5 days in the Dominican Republic. Now, if you're wondering, well, how can I win this for free? Just go to puntacana.teamdsi.info, and there's a video we made that's 10 minutes long. It explains exactly how you can win this trip. All right. So that's a great trip. Me and Crystal won a cruise 2 years ago, and it was like the best vacation I ever had in my life. So I totally recommend you win that and go for it. Also, mark your calendars for the GoPro event in November 16th through the 18th. Now, this is a special event because it's done by the best in our industry. In other words, it's not USANA event. It's actually a network marketing event where they bring the biggest, most respected entrepreneurs in the world, and they only allow people to speak who are making 6 figures a month. Not 6 figures a year, 6 figures a month. But men can go to this one, thank goodness.
I got my ticket.
Renee Martinez already has his ticket. In fact, a lot of our team members have their ticket. Now, this is also our most expensive event of the year. It's $400, and you got to get to Vegas. But you get to hear from Tony Robbins, man. Thought leader, international expert in leadership. His talk last year is what I feel like has propelled us to 6 figures. Also, Pitbull's going to be there, and he's going to be performing, and he's an entrepreneur. So he's going to be talking about business. And of course, Mr. GoPro himself, Eric Worre. There's literally I think last event, there was 20,000 at that event. Literally, guys, it was the biggest event in the history of our industry. Okay. So make it a priority. Start saving. There's payment plans available. If you want to get on a payment plan, you do $100 down, and you do $100 a month, or it's 140 or something. So just contact me or contact your USANA mentor, and we'll get you on the payment plan. You can start working towards November. And it's an awesome event. Okay. So Texas Associates, this Thursday, there's going to be a mixer in San Antonio at Health Natural Solutions from 7 to 8:30. And then there's also going to be a mixer. I don't have the flyer made. It'll be made right after this webinar. Sorry, Renee.
It's all good. We've been busy.
But it's in Floresville at the home of Denise Garcia, right?
Yep.
Denise, I'm super proud of you. Thank you for being such a great new team member. I just keep hearing amazing things about you. I can't wait to have you on the webinar. So it's going to be at your house. Great job, Denise. Way to make things happen in Floresville and create new possibilities for the people in your city. You are literally the leader of that city. Also, everybody in Texas, mark your calendars for February 18th. This is the next big event in USANA. Dr. Troy Spurl is going to be there. He's the 2016 recipient of the Dr. Wentz Vision Award. This is he's never come to San Antonio. He won the Dr. Wentz Vision Award. That's like the one award that you can't just win because you made the most money. It's the award you win because you had the biggest heart. It's like when you win that award, it's like when you get your angel's wings. I mean, literally, that's who he is, and that's who is going to be in San Antonio. It's $15 a ticket. You got to get your ticket in advance. So make sure that you get your ticket. It's going to sell out. So just get your ticket. Go to PayPal. Go to the website usanasa.com. Okay, usanasa.com is where you'd get that. And make sure your guests buy a ticket as well. I make my because everyone needs a ticket. Guests are not free. I make my guests buy their own ticket because I say, look, this is an investment. If you want to do your research, invest $15 and come. And they do it. And they have skin in the game. It's real important that you make people have skin in the game. All right, Utah Associates. There's a skincare party going on. Facials, Laughter, and Love. 6:30 Wednesday, February 1st. RSVP to Kristen in American Fork. Way to go. That's exciting. Sounds like a great event. Wednesday, February 1st. Great, beautiful flyer. Also, there's a weekly Health and Freedom at USANA home office, literally where they make all the products, featuring Foundation Executive Diamond Director Brian Douglas. Could you imagine having an event at the corporate office you could go to every week? That's what the Utah Associates get. Y'all are so lucky. So it's awesome. Foundation Executive Diamond Director Brian Douglas is going to be there, and he's one of the founders of Challenge U as well. So he's an amazing, amazing person. You're going to learn a lot from him. If you're in the Utah Salt Lake City market, make sure you're there this Thursday. I'm sorry, not this Thursday. It's going to be next Thursday, February 9th. Also, this is a picture of the the bins that I keep in the trunk of my car, I want to encourage you to be prepared. This is a picture of the GoPro books. I always have GoPro books. I always have GoPro audios. I always have newspapers. I'm always ready for that next associate, for that next client that I can help. I want to encourage you to be ready. I want to encourage you to have your own copies of everything. Bring your computer to your events. Don't rely on your upline to have their copies. Don't rely on your upline for their computer. You be that leader. And I got good at buying Macs now. So if you want a computer, we'll find you a Mac on Craigslist for $500, and you'll get a $2,000 computer for $500, just like Veronika Cade did and Renee Martinez did, rock stars.
Yeah.
It's like way easier than I thought. It's like a whole new world because I can just see all of us with Macs and like a freaking good deal too. So, and it makes your business so much easier. So I want to encourage you to be that leader for your team. You don't need a Mac. You can have a nice PC as well. So I don't want to say Mac's the only way, but it's just about being ready. It's just about being a leader. So that concludes our webinar. We finished 10 minutes early. Oh, awesome. So I'm going to open up the lines because we have 10 minutes. We're going to hear from some people that were on the webinar. And, so thank you. If you need to go, obviously we understand, but we like to talk for our last 10 minutes. So I'm going to start by opening the line up to Denise. What's her phone number? Let me see. Denise Garcia from Texas. How can I find that? We got a lot of people on this line. I don't know if we're going to be able to talk to everyone, but let's just do as many as we can with the 10 minutes that we have. All right, so I'm not sure what phone number Denise is calling in on, but I'm going to unmute area code 830-570. Okay, I just unmuted you. Who's this? Welcome to the call. Area code 830-570. I just unmuted you, but I think you have to unmute yourself. Oh, Dawn, thank you for sending me Denise's number. You are a godsend.
Awesome.
Good job,
210-875. There it is. Okay, Denise, I just unmuted you. Welcome to the webinar.
Hey, Jared. I'm here.
Awesome. Great to hear your voice. So tell us, what was the highlight for you on the webinar? What did you learn?
Well, I was really impressed with a lot of what Veronica had to say, because a lot of it I can relate to. It just sounds so much, like what I'm feeling about this, and I'm not going into this for the financial aspect. Of course, it's a nice bonus if it comes, but it's more for the products. I believe in them. Since I started taking them, and this goes back to when I started taking the So Essential, it kind of happened the same way. I was invited to a spa party, or there at the gym at Viper. And I went because, of course, I could use a day of, spa party. And from that point on, I ordered this Essential, and I started taking them, and it just made me feel better. It, little by little, I didn't even realize the effects that were happening until I actually sat down one day and I was like, what am I feeling with this? I noticed I had a lot more energy. Weight was just kind of slowly falling off, and I wasn't doing anything for that to happen. So because I saw that, I wanted to share that. So I decided to have my own little mixer with some friends and family, and it's just kind of kicked off from there. And I feel the same way. I just want to share it. So a lot of what she said was, it hit close to home.
Wow, that's such a great story. Yeah, you have so much in common with Veronica. That's phenomenal.
Yay.
Big time.
So I just want to say, Denise, I'm super proud of you. I heard that you enrolled enough clients to upgrade to 3 business centers. And you're well on your way. You're hosting consistent mixers in Floresville. You are that leader for that market. And so big congratulations to you. I declare that you hit all of your goals in USANA and then some, and I cannot wait to meet you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's go to Patricia Garcia from Texas. Patty Garcia, I just unmuted you.
Hi, Patty.
Oh, I don't know if I'm able to see. Maybe you have to unmute yourself. Let me see here.
And Luis Sanchez Jr. said he loves watching the webinar like this. So y'all say hi to Luis.
Oh, hi, Luis.
Oh,
Luis,
my God.
Luis.
Everything. I'm like,
Oh, Luis. Sorry. My Luis is Luis. Sorry, Luis. Don't hate me, bro.
Right? All right, so we're unable to unmute Patty. So let's go to Patty. Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Patty, you might have to like literally scream into your computer because I can't hear you very well. What was the highlight for you tonight on the webinar?
I really enjoyed Veronica's story. I love how, she pretty much just took things by the horn and just kind of went forward. That's really great that she has had that great results with the product, and that says a lot. That says it all, really. Someone who is benefiting from the product, and then she is that vibrant at work. It has a lot. It says a lot.
Absolutely.
Really happy that the product helped her, and it's helping her in more ways than one.
Absolutely, it is. Well, thank you, Patty, and I want to give a big shout out to you for hosting events in San Antonio, the workout events on Saturday that's getting a big following.
Mm-hmm.
It's very exciting to see you grow and take that next level of leadership in your business. Thank you for doing that for the team.
Thanks. And actually, I have Efren who wants to say a little something.
Efren, absolutely. Efren Ruiz. What was the highlight for you on the call?
Can you hear me okay? I'm not sure. I'm a little far.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, awesome. Well, Veronica, congratulations. To listen to you speak, I must say that if I didn't listen, if I kind of walked in on this conversation or your conversation and you speaking, I would have believed you were already $1 million winner,
Well, thank you. It's because I feel like $1 million. Thank you very much.
And that's the point that I want to make. And I think you're already there, and you speak like one. And congratulations again. So go for it.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, Efren.
Awesome.
All right, let's go to Becky Armstrong in North Carolina. I just unmuted you. Becky, what was the highlights for you on the webinar tonight?
Hello. I just totally cracked up when she said something about how she never knew just washing her face would build her business.
Right.
I mean, it's so perfect. And you build your product belief. That's the only way. It's just by having the experience yourself. And, and the importance of events, when y'all were talking about that, really struck me. I was going through today because I have some new people that I'm working with, and so I was re-listening to the first video that you give them, and it stops and says, rate your pillars of belief. And after this last event, I rated mine, and I went down, and they were all 8, 9, 10, every single pillar. And I've never had that before, and that happened at this event.
Wow. Well, Becky, first of all, I just want to give you big kudos because you have been on this journey with us for several years now. You've continually gone to events. You've continually invested in yourself. I've seen your skill level just go up and up and up because you've invested in yourself. And really what you're doing is you're creating possibilities for other people by you becoming so amazing at USANA. So thank you for all your diligence. Thank you for all your consistency. Thank you for your friendship. I still remember when you let me borrow your car when I came to Utah and I drove around your Lexus for a week. That was amazing. But I love you and thank you for all you're doing for the team.
And Becky, I just want to thank you very much because I've noticed whenever I have enrolled in you associate, you always make such warm and personal comments. And I really appreciate that because my clients have noticed that too. And that's something that is just that we don't even touch about the fact that USANA really is a family and they have support. We have support. We're all reaching for the same goals. And when you make your comments on Facebook like that, I really appreciate it and other people appreciate it too. And it's motivated me to do the same thing. So now when they tell us to welcome somebody, I kind of took your lead and I kind of take notice of specific things. And I want to do that too, because it made me feel good that you take notice and I want to share that with other people too. So thank you so much for bringing that to my attention and teaching me that. I really appreciate it.
Becky, also Renee Martinez here.
You're
I
welcome.
definitely want to thank you for the same thing because you rock.
Thank you, Becky.
Well, it's making me feel so good. You're going to make me cry.
Oh, don't cry.
Awesome. Thank you, Becky.
Cry.
Thanks, Becky. I look forward to meeting you when I go to Utah.
All right, I'm going to go to Don Morales and then Lillian Galliano. Don, I just unmuted you. Don, are you there? Don, I just unmuted you. I'm not sure if you're able to hear me. Oh, there we go.
Here.
Hi, Don.
Yes, we hear you loud and clear. Don, first of all,
How are y'all?
big congratulations on advancing to believer. You know, $100 check in a week is great because, again, you do that every week. You're at $400 a month. Your products are free.
Woo! Way to go, Don.
Yeah.
Great job, Don.
Awesome.
You can't get your products
Thank
free
you.
at right? But you can with USANA and a better product. So Don, what was the highlight for you in the webinar tonight?
Well, I always love hearing someone's story. And I love hearing Veronica. She's just such a good, personable person, you know, just hearing her talk about helping people and just she's done so much in, you know, such a small amount of time. It's great to hear and it's awesome. I love that we're all on the same team and her story's really good. I liked her story.
Absolutely. It's a great story and I think we can all relate to it, especially working those long hours.
Yes, and because that's exactly, I work so many hours. It did make me very upset that I didn't make Challenge U. I'm kicking myself, but you know, there's another chance.
That's right, February 18th, Don. February 18th. You got time to get it off, I hope.
Let's make it happen, Don.
Exactly.
I need to figure out what I can do, but if I can make it, if I can work my schedule, let's sit together. We'll compare notes, and we'll have some good talks about it.
Yes, I definitely want to do that.
Awesome, Don. Thank you for being on the webinar, and thank you for all your hard work with the team. We really appreciate you.
Thank you all.
All right, let's go to Lillian Galliano in San Antonio. Lillian, what was the highlight for you on the webinar?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thanks so much for sharing.
Oh, Lillian, can you literally like scream into your computer? We can barely hear you. Sorry. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Lillian. Oh, wait.
No.
Let me see. Let me try and unmute you. Okay. You have to unmute yourself, Lillian. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, I want to talk to Lillian.
Okay. Lillian, go ahead. What was the highlight for you tonight?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm so excited for you, Veronica. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, so gosh, I got so many nuggets from you, girl. So I like that you're so excited for your future. I like that you gave us the time, money, and health tips and working hard, doing something that you love. That's inspiring. And I like you. I just want to help people. I want to help people get better. And I'm inspired, and I just thank you.
Awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it, Lillian. You and I had talked about getting together. Let's do it, man. You have a whole nother perspective that could help me so much. You know, you have the business end, you know, with your background and my background, we could get together and we could do some great things. I really loved sitting with you at Challenge U and being able to eat with you. And I realized that, you know, part of being a team is that we learn from each other. So, you know, you learn from me today. I learn from you tomorrow. Let's do it.
Awesome. Definitely. I'm looking forward to it.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you, Lillian.
Thank you.
Let's go to Phyllis Walker in Salt Lake City, Utah. Phyllis, what was the highlight for you on the webinar tonight?
Oh, there were lots of them. But first of all, I want to congratulate you, Veronica, for advancing to Achiever. I've been in USANA for a long time, and I've never known anybody to go that quick. So I'm proud of you.
Thank you very
also
much.
What you talked about. You're welcome. And welcome to our team. We are a family. I went to challenge you as you did, and it just totally changed me. It was an amazing event. And the part you said about more time, more money, or more help, what will drive you the most? Find out. That is so right on. And for you, yes, you're helping people with their health. And I think that's amazing, and I congratulate you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I love it. Anytime somebody tells me that they're proud of me, I run with it. And I think that's one of the things that I learned from Eric Worre. He says that if we compliment people, like nowadays, everybody's hungry for that. So, that motivates me. If I made you proud today, I want to make you even more proud next week. So I think that's something good that you said. We're family, and we just need to keep supporting each other and motivating each other and building this team together. So thank you for the welcome. It's so warm-hearted and genuine. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I look forward to seeing you at convention.
That's right, convention. Awesome. Thank you, Phyllis. All right, let's go to Josue Montoya in South Texas. I just unmuted you. Josue, are you there? Area code 513? Or maybe this isn't Josue.
That should be his number.
Who's calling from area code 513?
That's him.
Let's see what he says. Are you there, Josue?
Yes, I am.
All right, we just unmuted you. Welcome to the call. What were the highlights for you tonight?
Well, that you guys get together, and it's a big organization. The conventions, the people that attend. The more I do research on this company, it's. I like that. You gotta have a force to be driven. Either it's money, health, or time. So I really like that aspect. You really gotta find what you love, and then use that to build your business. And
absolutely.
So I actually enjoy listening to all these comments. It's my first time calling in here. I'm just enjoying, the scenario and listen. For me, it was a good thing that I dialed in right now.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being on the call. I can't wait to meet you. Still haven't met you yet in person. When are we having lunch, man?
I like
very
steak.
Quick. I'm gonna be.
When are we having?
Okay.
Well, I'll give you
next
a call.
Week, I'll be in Ohio. Yes. Yeah, because it's probably it has to be soon.
Awesome. I'll give you a call after the webinar. Thanks for being on, Josue. It's good to hear your voice.
All right. Thanks, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So we got to give the final word to Veronica's sponsor, Claudia Zacharias.
Woo!
To close out the webinar. Claudia, you get all the
Hey,
credit.
Jared. Hey.
That's right.
Claudia, tell us, were you on Cloud 9 tonight, listening to the webinar?
I am so proud of Veronica, first of all. Of course, it takes a team effort, so thank you, Jared, so much for all your help, and also Renee for all the help with the training and the following up and the three-way calls, which ultimately is what got her, because, yes, she tried the product and she loved them, but those calls, they were so important at the beginning. And you guys were there when I was frustrated when she wouldn't answer. But she finally.
Wow, that's great perspective. Well, it's
she
good
finally
for
decided to be.
Yeah, it's good to hear. What? It's good to hear, because people really don't know the process that you went through to recruit Veronica is very similar to the process we go through to recruit everybody. But, people might have think that Veronica just said yes, or it was easy. No, it was actually a lot of follow-up, a lot of missed calls, a lot of not calls.
Yeah,
calls.
It was a lot of following up.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It didn't.
Yeah,
just
and even showing her I asked her to please send me a before picture before she tried the product, and then I even had to I put it side by side to text it to her, the after picture, so she could see the difference of how these products were helping her. And just little things like those. And then finally she decided, she loved it and she wanted to. That's when we asked her, well, if you love the product, why not, join it to make money? And she knew she would share it, but she just wanted her product for free. And but then when she went to Challenge You, that's when everything changed for her. And I was so glad. And she just went with it. I mean, she's just really excited, and I'm excited for her. I'm excited for us. We're just looking forward to just building our team and working side by side. We've become really great friends, and I know that we'll become even greater friends for sure the more time we get to spend with each other, because I had only known her for I had only met her once. So my fiancé party was the second time I had seen her. So we're just getting to know each other little by little.
That was her very.
But that was your very
The
first.
what?
That was your very first Sanse party as well.
Yes, it was.
That was my very first fiancé party at my house. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's wild. I remember, I think, seeing that
It
Sanse
is.
party on Facebook Live. I don't know where I was, but I was out of state, I think.
And I have to thank Claudia because she has really set the standard for me. I mean, a lot of what I do now is because, the whole thing that I remember hearing you and Claudia talk about duplication, and I had no idea what you guys were talking about. I thought it was like a little inside joke, when they'd say duplication. And Claudia has really set the standard for me. I mean, one of the things that always impressed me about her, and the only reason why I took a genuine interest was because, I didn't know her very well, but I knew that we had something in common. She wanted to help people, and so did I. And she was passionate about what she was doing, and she put a lot of time and effort, into learning about the products and the science. And so it wasn't just that it was never lip service with Claudia. Claudia always had something to back up what she said. And that's kind of what really impressed me about her and made me realize that, hey, if I want to, pique people's interest and hold their interest, I have to do what Claudia's doing. I have to, be able to back it up. And that's one of the things that I've learned, because she gave me her GoPro book to read, and she had all her little notes in there. And Eric Worre says that some of the top people in the company were prospected for years. And so it takes, sometimes 4 to 6 encounters before anybody will ever listen. And I, thinking back, I never even realized that, I was one of those people, but it was her determination to help me realize that I had something that could help other people. And she knew that I wanted to help other people, and she did that for me. And so I'm always going to be so thankful and so grateful to Claudia for helping me do that. And I know that I'm going to keep learning from her, because I learn something from Claudia every time we're together. And that's all I can do, is I just want to share with somebody else what Claudia shared with me. And that's the whole duplication process. You get to share with someone what they shared with you, and then they get to share with someone, and everyone just reaps the rewards. It's freaking awesome. So thank you, Claudia.
Great job, Claudia.
Oh, thank you, Veronica. You're going to make me cry.
I'm making everybody cry. This is
I
not
just got super nervous.
It's all right. Turn on the waterworks. Awesome. Thank you, Claudia. Big congratulations
Thank you so
for all
much,
the
Jared.
success in the business.
We're going to help people, Claudia. We're going to do it.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, for sure.
I know we are, girl.
Get ready, world.
Here we come. That's right.
Awesome.
That's right.
Yep.
Thank you,
Watch out.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much for everything.
All right. So we have actually Executive Gold Directors Randy and Veronika Cade just became available. I guess baby Blake has gone to sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute yourself, Dad and Mom. What were the highlights for you on the webinar tonight?
Wow. I'm just so impressed with Veronica. Or how am I saying the name right?
Yeah.
Veronica.
Yeah. I mean, wow. You've already got so many leadership skills just right out of the door.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and your energy is your energy is like contagious. You're going to do really well in this business. I'm real excited to see where you're going with this. So I'm just waiting to see more good things coming out of you, Veronica.
Thank you very much. That means so much coming from you because you've raised such a wonderful son. So mother to mother, good job to you. And that really means a lot to me because I've watched you. You were one of the things that Claudia showed me. She was like, look at this woman. Look how great she looks. This is Jared's mom. And I was like, no way that's Jared's mom. And she says, yeah, she's been using the product for this many years. And, you know, it's a story without even words, just the pictures in itself said so much, and I'm like, I want to be like Jared's mom. I want to look that
Well,
good.
the funny thing is I saw the picture of your son, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's me and Jared. Like,
I made that. Yes, I'm super proud. You have.
I'm like, oh, that's Jared and me. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's us.
Yeah, exactly. So it means a lot to me coming from you. Thank you very much again. I'm deeply honored, and I have the utmost respect for both of you. I haven't even met you yet, but that's another highlight for me. I'm looking forward to meeting you both. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, we'll see you at convention.
Woohoo!
Yep. But and also, Veronica, I really loved your story. And one thing that I also appreciated about the story was even though I'm recording this, I switched over to Facebook Live, and you could watch the passion and feel the passion in your story, seeing you on Facebook Live. So yeah, you can tell that you're going to go very far in this business, just based on that passion that you have right now.
I hope so. I hope so. That's the goal. But, you know, honestly, for me, just knowing the handful of people that I've helped already, that in itself is awesome. So the fact that I have the potential to go far, to me, I still am kind of trying to wrap my head around it. The whole achiever thing, I don't fully understand it yet. All I know is that I have helped a couple of people feel as good as I do, and that has me feeling on top of the world. And the thought that anybody in my team can do that, I think is spectacular. You don't have to go to school for 4 years. You can help somebody, you know, turn themselves around and feel great. And I think that is a blessing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know where we'd be without USANA. I wouldn't even want to think about it.
Yeah, and your edification skills, Veronica, are better than some people I've heard that have been trying to do it for 5 years.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's something that's definitely, along with the stories that you're going to be creating with you and all your team and clients, how you edify that person goes very, very far with them. They remember that. They really do. How you made them feel. And great job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's all about knowing what it feels like to have that recognition from someone and knowing that you have the power to do that every day. You know, it feels good when someone recognizes you for a job well done. And in GoPro, Eric Worre says that. He says, if you start off complimenting someone, you've already captured their attention. They're going to listen to you. And people nowadays need to hear compliments. And it could be something that you say to yourself all the time. You know, man, I can't believe she does this. It's about, you know, the admiration and respect we have for people, but nowadays we hold back. And, you know, I don't want to do that. It feels good when someone recognizes me. So the minute I see someone doing something that I admire, I am so happy to announce it to everyone else. And so for you, I have such deep respect. So I always say, thank you, sir, because I have that respect for you already. And I know that it's just going to grow when I meet you in person. And I appreciate all of your comments. And I hope that you guys continue to watch me because I'm going to make your son proud. We're going to grow, and we're going to put these small towns of Pleasanton and Rossville and Somerset, they're going to know who we are. We're going to do it.
Yep.
Excellent.
Awesome. All right, Mom and Dad, any final words?
No, it's just, like I say, if I can figure out how to take that fake Facebook video and turn it into the training, I'm going to.
I think that is maybe a really good direction to take our we can talk about it later, but
Yeah.
that was just really fun watching you and watching Veronica, and I know that Renee was the video guy.
We just need Renee here every Monday.
Hey,
That's it.
I'm pretty sure I can make it happen. I'm like, I mean, you think it's awesome watching it, sitting here recording it. I'm like ready to knock the wall over.
Hey,
Where you guys are? Are you at a hotel or something? Where are you?
We're at Kelly Inn across the street from my house.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
I see
Yes.
people at the desk we need to go talk to.
Right.
There you go.
We should have invited them for the webinar.
You know, I know we've gone way over and everyone's just enjoying this, you know, like post, you know, meeting after the meeting, but we haven't heard from Silver Director Renee Martinez, who's been recording this whole time. And we need to have Veronica take over on the recording because Renee, you need to be seen here on Facebook Live. And what was the highlight for you tonight?
Man, the highlight for me was just listening to the very first achiever in my business just totally, completely break it down, knock the roof off. And I mean, she's just amazing. I told her just a little while ago, like the very first mixer that we had, the skincare mixer, I knew that by the questions she was asking, and I just knew that this was for her. And I told Claudia, keep calling her because this is for her. And I'm so glad that she's a part of the team. I'm so glad she went to challenge you, and I'm just glad that she's a part of our team. It's just amazing.
Aw, thank you.
And yeah, that's I don't even know what else to say. I'm speechless.
Saw something sparkly in me.
Definitely,
Woo!
definitely. And I even told Jared. Jared wasn't at the mixer. And I told him, I said, man, there's just, I mean, the questions you were asking and all that stuff. It was just, I mean, you can tell when you meet somebody that's generally interested in helping people and interested in the products. I mean, you can tell. I mean, it's just, yeah.
Thank you, Renee. Beautiful. Well, the final word is yours then. Well, it looked like all these people went to Facebook Live. Lillian Galliano, welcome to Facebook Live. Phyllis Walker, welcome to Facebook Live. Luis Sanchez, I enjoyed watching the webinar like this. Gwen Burnell, you look too young to have a 25-year career in nursing.
All right.
Yes.
It's my sansei.
Right.
Let me tell you my story.
Right. Irma Salazar, congrats, Veronica. Claudia Zacharias, she says trip Veronica. What? I don't know that.
That was probably a typo.
That was a typo, probably.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, we've gone way over, but I think it was cool to do kind of a meeting after the meeting tonight. So thank you for being on the webinar. We're going to be back here next Monday at 8 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Mountain. Now's the time to call everybody who you had as a guest on the webinar. It's always important after every webinar to call the people that were on and chat with them personally. So we're going to close it by having everybody say good night and God bless. So, Dad, please unmute the lines. Good night and God bless.
Good night and God bless, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, God bless.
Good night, God bless.
So, do y'all have anything else to